Would it be a bad thing for me to restart this game and try again? Because I would really like that feather, and I would have really liked it for this occasion, honestly. Because it's not gonna make it any difference, honestly, not that big a difference. But I mean, I still would have liked it, but oh well. You take what you get, I guess. Alright, so hey there, people, well, it's Kibatsu. 8 lives, really? Holy crap. Well, we're gonna keep building that life counter up anyway, because this game can get kind of annoying, don't you know? So, yeah, as I was trying to say, welcome back to more Let's Play Rainbow Islands. Rainbow Island, well, I don't need to say that anymore because, yeah, whatever. So, would this be? Well, there's castle. I'm looking at this world here, and I'm just trying to figure out what it is. And there's tanks, there's airplanes, and yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but look at this here. This is taken in a castle area-esque place. That makes it confusing. I'm not sure what the point of that is, or I don't know what the idea behind this world is. Is it supposed to be old school military? Is it supposed to be like medieval times? Because I don't think tanks existed during that time. Just saying. Whoa. Okay, an important note to bear in mind here. The enemies in the previous world didn't really do anything to, like, try and hurt you. They just kinda minded their own business while you kinda murdered them all. Simple as that. But here, they don't do that anymore. They want to make sure that they know that you're here, and they don't like you. They don't like you at all. So, from here on out, there's actually going to be some monsters that actually attack us, so we actually got to be careful, believe it or not. Amazing, isn't it? Ah, well. Alright, so yeah, for the start of stage 3 right there, that enemy right there, that guy can be kinda sorta mean. pretty pure and simple. Babush. Darn, a little too close. Okay, I don't think I actually properly explained this, but our objective in each stage is to get the rainbow. I explained that one. But how to do it, though, is to make the enemies drop it. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of RNG then. That's a lot of hope for enemies to do something as random as drop the item that you need. But it's not, believe it or not. Because if you take a good look at where these diamonds are spawning, like, let me take a look here. See this? Green, right in the middle. Right in the middle where the N. So, N right in the middle, and this is the blue one? So this is O. So, it's all over here. So, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, that's where your spawn of the item is at. So, there's a little bit of manipulation in this, and it can get hard to do that, because you saw that yellow and... No, it was yellow. You saw yellow and green just spawn right next to each other. I haven't experimented enough with this yet to know, like, exactly where they're gonna spawn, how they're gonna do it, and whatever. So, you just kind of have to take a good guess as to where they're gonna spawn, and try to manipulate them in such a way. What isn't RNG, though, is the item order that you get your stuff in. Whether you get the diamonds or not depends on where the item is in the item loadout. Say that you just started like a new life and you start killing things. You get 2 random items, one of which being like a fruit or cake or a crown or whatever to give you points, or the diamond, depending on where the position is. But the 3rd item is always a power-up. And it goes up to 18 kills when you defeat a monster 18 times. 3, 6, and 9 are your shoes and your 2 magic pots. Your shoes give you a speed boost, and your 2 magic pots, the orange one gives you faster rainbow, lets you shoot rainbows that faster, and the red one lets you shoot double rainbows. Double rainbow! I never saw the connection! Look at that! That's fantastic. But yes, so after that, the 12th... Oh jeez. Ha ha ha. You came really close there, guy. You came really, really close. I'll give you points for that one. You tried. You tried really hard. Ah, jeez. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. But yeah, the 12th item you get, the 12th item that drops is an extra life. Yeah, whatever. But yes, the 12th item you get is a orange star, which only explodes stars on the top half. The red star explodes in a full circle, in a full, like, circle area. So there's that. The 18th item, however, is a random power-up. And it's random. I say random, but every time I play this game and I try to live up until a certain point, it always seems to be like the same set items. Maybe that's just me, maybe that's just how it's programmed, honestly. Unless you, like, die a lot, then I just don't... There's no actual differentials. There's no way to tell the differences. And honestly, with the item power-ups, I could go on and on and on about what the items are and whatever. But there's just so many, and you have a hard time actually, like, you know, getting the items. You go through all these processes to get the items in the first place, that it just kind of makes it harder to, you know, like, understand what the items are. There are a few items that do stick out though, and I'm hoping we'll run into those a couple of times, because there are some items that they seem like they're rare to find, but if you just live long enough and don't die, like, at all, you can run into them pretty easily. Wait for it. Boosh. There we go. Okay. So now we need the W, so now we need the purple diamond, which it needs to spawn somewhere over here. It needs to drop somewhere over there. So yeah, again, this is actually a lot of manipulation, honestly. One more thing, another thing about the mechanics. Oh, I should have wasted that. Oh well. Another thing about the mechanics here is that, how do I phrase this? You kill the enemy and the item is dropped. That's it. It's like the next item should be like either the magic shoe or the magic pot. I can't remember. Oh, thanks. Hi, how you doing? Haha. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, magic pot. Magic pot there. So yeah, there you go. But the thing about it is that if you get it on the magic pot and it falls off screen, it'll still consider you dropping the magic pot, yet you won't be able to see it. So while you did make the item drop by technicality, you don't get it. But when the enemy comes by, when you kill 3 more enemies, that same item drops. So you don't have to worry about not ever getting that item or whatever. You just missed your chance that time, and it comes back in the next 3 kills. So there you go. There's that one. Oh, jeez. No, I don't want to chance it here. I could try to kill these to get something. Ooh, I'll take that. Okay, that potion there, it's kind of fun. This potion is kind of fun to use. It's a neat item, but it can be a little bit tricky to use. The really biggest use I found with it is that when you enter a new area, like you did going to the next screen or whatever, if you have it activate, it'll stay on the top of the screen when you jump through. So that's nice. Alright, World 3, Stage 3, 10 lives. I don't think we're in really big danger here. I'm not, knock on wood. Knock on wood, honestly. Ooh. Hi, how you doing? Thanks. But you never really know, honestly. You can never really tell, like, how the enemy's gonna be. Some enemies are, like, predictable. Some enemies have the same exact pattern, whatever. Wow, it's on the other side. I've never seen that before. Don't ya! Darn Rainbow! Darn Rainbow! You almost cost me my rainbow! Or darn Rainbow. Darn Purple Diamond, I should say. You almost cost me the rainbow. You jerk. Alright, well, that's nice. Alright, another thing I want to mention, but I'm probably never gonna... Okay, that's the feather right there. The feather is a protective little... It's a fairy. Oh, it's a fairy. That's what it is. I've never paused and actually taken a look at what it was. It's a fairy. The feather summons a fairy. How does that work? I have no idea. Oh well. But, yeah, this is a feather. And this is what the feather does. Maybe it is actually like, what is it? A fairy, and I just can't see it because of the graphics, and maybe it's too small, and I can't see the details, and etc., etc. But yeah, this is what that item does. that one item that I didn't get in the last any end of the first episode. Yeah, that item, that thing. Oh well. Also, yes, if you take too much time, you are on a time limit. So yeah, you don't wanna spend your time wasting away just sitting around doing nothing while you're laying it there. And you don't want to leave it there unpaused either, because if you leave it there alone, death water. I'm not even kidding. Death water. There's water that flies up towards you, and it will try to kill. And if you touch it, it will kill you. Like instantly. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It will just kill you on the spot. So yeah, don't do that. Also, I never really got this. Your rainbow can pass through to the other side, yet you can't. I'm not sure if his rainbow powers are like that broken, or that's just him not being able to not do that. Which double the frustration that you can't do that, because I feel that would be like a pretty nice mechanic. I mean, that's just my opinion, but yeah, that would have been nice. Also, these longhorn skulls, these can be kind of jerks, so yeah, don't mess with them. Try your best to get through them as quickly as possible, because they will just constantly shoot at you. While they do count as enemies, they don't, like, drop anything as well, so that's an annoyance. I guess... Well, actually, is it true? Just trying to think of what I was going to say just a minute ago, but I'm thinking... Let's see here. Let's see, Wolf 4 has that. Wolf 5 has... Okay, so I guess it's only up to Wolf 4! Oh, hi, guy! I still don't like you, by the way. You stink. Oh, that made me panic a little bit. Ooh, doggy. So, yeah, those guys, they are still jerks. Ooh, that was close. Okay, but, yeah, I was gonna say that it may be kind of obvious once you, like, start finding the bosses. You don't want to stand in front of this guy or behind this guy, because he will shoot in both directions. You can't shoot below you, so you're safe in that regard. There you go. But yes, I was going to say that, all the bosses were a bigger version of like the enemies that you ran into during the stage. But that's not fully true further down. We'll get to that as we get to that. Really? Are we? No. We can't. It's not the fact that I lost the item that bugs me. It's the fact that I've done this before. I keep picking left, and it's always the right. I've done that before. If anybody's watched the stream I did a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, by the time I'm recording this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because that freaking sucks. Oh well, I guess you take what you will, I guess. Alright, so with that said, we'll move on to the next episode next time. So with that said, this is Kibatu. And until we explore more, what am I trying to say here? Until we explore World 4, goodbye to you. Laters!